Suma.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
All right, so you're welcome to our weekly diary session. It's your first time here?
Second, actually.
Your second time. How's the week been so far?
This week is going well, considering the fact that we are not learning any scripts because this Sunday is a fashion week, so it's a little okay. It's better than the other weeks.
Is it making you very relaxed because you're not learning any script?
Interestingly, no. We were hoping this week would be less busy, but we are doing a lot of catwalking and it's not easy. It's
how,
not easy.
how are you finding it?
It's the catwalking, Anita. I can't find words to express it. You know, I can actually walk in heels the whole day without feeling any pain, but when it comes to catwalk rehearsal, the least thing you get tired, your feet begin to hurt. And unfortunately, if you don't have good heels, then you are really going to feel the pain.
Okay, that's good to know, but what would have been your reaction if on Sunday we really had an eviction and it wasn't a prank?
I would have been shocked.
Why shocked?
Shocked because I didn't expect to leave the house so early. And when I came up for eviction, interestingly, my heart wasn't beaten because I had an iota of hope left somewhere that no, this must be a prank. If it was really going to happen, my heart would have been racing so fast. I'm not sure. I'm sure probably we would have needed an ambulance outside. But if it had really happened, I'm not saying I'm too perfect not to go home first, but I would have been shocked.
Okay, hopefully this week you don't come up for eviction one more time. But let's also talk about how the week is going to look like for you. How are you preparing for the fashion night?
So this morning we had our catwalk session. We are also rehearsing our dances. So I would have to do my own catwalking because I'm hoping to back something on Sunday. So I have to rehearse on my own to get my turning right, my step and turn right. And we also have to work on a model. So we have been put in groups of 4 where we are to dress someone up before and after. So my group and I are also looking at putting something together for that because we are hoping to back something this Sunday as well. And subsequently, we were taken through the schedule for the week. I'm told we have certain things we'll be doing. So, and the workouts too. I'm beginning to love the workout session, so I'm always looking forward to it every morning.
You are looking forward to the workout.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
But also, what are some of the things you've learned from your fellow contestants when it comes to culture and the various things they do in their region as well?
A lot. The greetings, meet there fast, say. There are a lot when it comes to the dances too. I think I'm picking up my kitty. My kitty moves quite well from Ebo and Kwatuma and Ohima. So greetings, dance moves, a little bit of terms from all other languages and all other cultures.
But how do you take feedback, especially when it's coming from the judges? I don't know for your fellow contestants if they give you any feedback when you're rehearsing or doing something. How do you take it?
For me, the judges' feedback is very important because once they give you feedback, they are expecting you to improve the next week. So once a judge gives me feedback, for instance, last Sunday I was told my performance was flat, and personally, even before I went on stage, I realized it was flat because I think I chose a wrong topic. My props were not all that. So when she gave me that comment, I would say I expected it because I didn't even feel the vibe when I was on stage myself. So when you tell me something, I take it in, then I analyze it because not all feedback should be applied. Because once you are told something, you have to understand where the person is coming from. Then you see how you can apply it to what you're doing. And for me, I'm very open-minded. So once you tell me something, I'll take it. Though some people do not really correct you in a very polite way, but once you correct me, If it's necessary, I apply. If it's not, I don't apply. That's from the contestants. But then for the judges, whatever they say must apply.
Well, I'm glad that you're taking the comments from the judges very seriously.
Yes.
But when you're down, I mean, after a performance and it didn't go too well for you and you're a bit down, how do you pick yourself up?
For crying, I cry.
You cry in the house?
Yes, I feel, when I feel like crying, I have to let it out to be okay. And honestly, coming into the reality house, I would say has drawn me closer to God, because I get to read my Bible often than I used to. So what happens is, if I am down, I pick my Bible, I read the book of Esther, then I cry. If I have to cry, I cry. Then I'm okay. I pray, then I'm okay. Usually once I pray, it sort of takes off a burden. It sort of relieves me, so it makes things better.
Okay, but let's also let our hair down and talk about some of the hilarious moments you've had so far in the house with your ladies. What are some of the moments?
Hilarious moments. Hilarious moments is when Sunday. On Sunday, when there was a lot of pressure backstage, there was so much pressure backstage, and there was this time where I think those arranging the props were trying to confuse Olila a little. Then she came and she's like, "It's the devil before the mountain. It's the devil before the mountain." And at that point, everyone was tense, but you just had to let it out. And also when she almost tripped off on stage, I mean, it looks like all the fun is always coming from either Olila or Kwatuma. Yes, and yesterday in the kitchen, we were preparing fries, and Kwatuma is in the kitchen this week. So you could see she was so hungry, but I think they had brought up a rule that they have to feed everyone before they ate. So Kwatuma was hungry. Then so she kept urging us to eat. She kept urging us to eat, because until we eat, she can't eat. And it was so funny, you know, because people were not coming down to eat as fast as she wanted them to.
And talking about food, are you a foodie?
I eat.
You eat?
If I have to eat, I eat.
So what are some of your favorite foods? I mean, so far in the house, who has made the best food for you?
Okay, so I tried eto, I think on Saturday. Yes, I'm right. On Saturday, we tried eto. It was so nice. That was my first time taking eto. We also had a jollof challenge last weekend, and so far so good. I think these are my two best meals.
And have you been in the kitchen yet?
Yes, I was in the kitchen last week. So it was my turn that we prepared the jollof, the very nice jollof.
How good was it?
It was good. It was very good. So we did it in the form of a challenge. We were 5 in the kitchen: Ebo, Benewa, Olila, and who's it? The fourth person, I've forgotten. Then myself. So we had to split up. So we had Team Benewa and Team Olila. Yes, and now Ayele. So I was in the middle. So I was a headmistress. I was checking both ends to make sure the jollof was okay, and it came out well.
That's good to know. But if you could swap lives with any of the contestants for a day, I mean, one of them that you want to know how it feels like to be them, just for a day, who would it be and why?
Alive in the house or outside GMB?
In the house, outside the house, on any other day?
Let's see. I think I'll go in for Kwatuma.
Why Kwatuma?
Kwatuma because she always makes fun out of everything, in a good way though. She always tries to make something funny, even if the situation is something nobody is going to laugh about. And I would really want to be that kind of person, because it looks like very little things could bring me down. For instance, on Sunday when my props were not coming together, I told myself, look, you can do this without the props. But it just was not working. It just wasn't working for me, because I needed the most important prop for my Sunday performance were calories. And I didn't have enough calories. So it just brought my whole mood down. But I'm sure if it were Kwatuma, if it was Kwatuma, she would still come out of whatever situation it was. So I would love to be Kwatuma.
That's nice.
Yes.
Finally, even before I let you go, this Sunday it's all about fashion. I'm sure you love fashion.
I do.
You're going to give it your best.
I am going to put in my best.
But what is that one thing we should look forward to?
Catwalk?
Your catwalk, huh?
Yes, yes.
Is it perfect?
I wouldn't say perfect, but I know I'm good.
No tripping?
Because I have won Miss Catwalk before in a pageant in the university. So I think it gives me a little confidence. I'm not going to trip. I'm good with high heels, so I'm really going to, give you all the step and turns and all.
I'm sure our viewers will be looking forward to that,
Oh, yes.
especially because you have that experience.
Yes.
But Suma, it's been great talking to you.
Thank you.
I look forward to doing this with you some other time. I wish you all the best
Thank
for
you.
Sunday.
Thank you,
Take care.
Anita.
Have a good evening.
You too.